Hello, my name is Doodle, and I suck at chess. Welcome back to day 50. Today is day 50. And what a remarkable day. What an outstanding, ecstatic, amazing day. Two things have happened. One, yesterday we had our peak rating of 878 in Rapid. Finally. Still says my height is 874 for whatever reason. And I hit 2100 on my puzzle rating. I'm just up. I'm up and it feels great. And today we're going to be going even upper. Let's see who we're up against. Here we are against Gopinath Mani from India. Plays d4. So I'm going to play the perk. Now, I've been looking a lot into the Caro-Kann lately. And shout out to Tavern, however you pronounce it. Sorry if I butchered your name, but he sent me over some Caro-Kann lines that were pretty interesting, and I'm honestly tempted to soon start, even if the Queen Pawn opening. Also, my opponent is playing the London system, so I think I'll just start with c5 here. Probably need something to back that up, though, right? Maybe b6. Like, I could just play it and then takes. He's kind of got an awkward pawn here to defend. Then I could just play, b6 or c6. Yeah, shout out to Tavern for sending me over some Caro-Kann like studies that he put together on Lead Chess for me. I always appreciate that. But there is a game that I saw where there was d4 and the opponent still played c6. And usually most people are going to play e5 to try and take up the center, and you kind of turn it into a Caro-Kann against d4, which is kind of cool. So maybe I'll try that in one of my games here soon. Now I know the idea because I play the London so much, I know the idea is eventually c5 is a move. I could keep developing here, like with some maybe symmetrical moves. I might just keep it up symmetrically. Then if he goes here, he can't go there. I guess this prevents him from developing his bishop. He should have developed his bishop first, I think. Okay. He brings his queen out. Now, I could just push this pawn. Defending the pawn and setting up c5 a bit better. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like it. Could also try and kick out the queen with a move such as this. Bishop to e6. And we'll see what Gopinath Mani has to say about that. Now, I've been reading my chess book a lot, and I've been going over the chapter in weaknesses. And the weakness with the London is maybe it's kingside pawns. Because whenever I play the London and I push my pawns on my kingside, I always get like terrible moves. It's always like inaccuracy. So I know this is also pretty solid. Like I'm pretty comfortable with this opening because it stops the idea of e5 with the knight because my pawn is here. So that's awesome. Now, what my opponent is doing here, I don't know. Could just pick up some tempo and go here. Could play c6, c5. Let's say c6, maybe back. If he plays back there, I'll probably just keep kicking out the queen. I'll just bully his queen, right? Until he brings it all the way back. But c6 seems like a fun move. just to make him regurt, bringing his queen out. Let's make him regurt it. Regurt that queen. No regurts. No regrets. Nothing. Okay. Now if I play c5, takes. Takes. It's kind of okay. I get the pawn break. Wondering if there's a better move though. Keep looking. If I were to push this pawn instead of c5, and he just moves back, I could attack the queen. I like the idea of c5 because then I can play c6 with my knight after those exchanges and get it out there. So let's do it. Let's just play c5 so we can get our knight out. I like the idea of working towards that. Here I'll probably take and then play c6. Now I have two attackers against this pawn. I almost wonder if it's better for me not to take. Because takes and then just takes. It still hasn't castled yet. He might do it this turn. Yep, there it is. Maybe I have some tricks with this. Maybe I just take. If I take it and he takes it, I could get my rook on the open file before he does. So that's an idea. But if takes and takes, let's say takes, he gets his rook on his half open file. Type of a deal. But if takes, I could also play d5 to threaten this bishop and open up this. Let's do that. Either way, I've got some moves. Yeah, so here I want to play d5. Attack the bishop. Bishop is not protected. Now, if he moves back, I wonder if I could just start pushing my pawns up and trap it, potentially. If I go here, he can always push a pawn up. So, not technically. Okay. Now I might take this trade because after it takes I've got some tempo going. I can kick the queen out. And I would like to, I mean, knight for a bishop's pretty good as well. I'm assuming he's going to take, and then I will go c8, kick the queen out. Everything here is fine and protected. So I have bishop knight versus his two knights. I mean, this bishop's got a nice diagonal right now already. Now, I wonder if I can overwhelm these two knights here. I mean, this is a weakness. I'm just looking for weaknesses here, really. So, opponent attacks my knight. Let's see. I can move it back here. I move it here, he just moves like that. Which could be annoying. But if he goes there, then I just go no, because knight takes. Let's say he goes. Let's say I go here, here, and then I could just go there, I guess, and attack the queen. Or there, there. Yeah, I like that. Kick the queen out and then potentially attack the pawn. Hmm. Like this would be okay, but I don't like maybe here, there. Maybe here just to avoid this. I would almost prefer it if he played that though, because then he's got this. Oh, but then he could just, I mean, he can get a connect four there. Let's do that. I know a knight on the rim is dim. It's the saying. But trying to get to a point where my opponent can't really gain tempo off of me. Starting to understand what tempo means in chess. We're just fighting for it the whole time. Okay. Now I could attack his queen in two ways. I could push my pawn to d5. Say I push my pawn to d5. Then he moves back. Or somewhere else. I could go here. I could attack it with the knight. I like this idea because it takes up some space. But it does kind of allow this to happen. So maybe I just play knight to f6, attacking the queen. Let's attack it. Let's just keep up this offense. Let's keep it up. Okay. He takes my pawn. I mean, I guess he just wins this pawn trade. And that's kind of annoying too, because I get this isolated pawn here. I think I'll just take and then fight for the open file. I'll fight for this. Ooh. That's rough. That's rough on my part. My pawns are falling like flies. Hmm. I'd have an idea here. Wonder if I can sneak a back rank mate. No, he's got the knights here to protect it. It's kind of a crappy move then. Not really. I mean, it's a much more active square, I suppose, for my bishop. Down two pawns here. He's got some weak pawns here, though. Can definitely exploit it. See what my opponent does here. I want to exploit that weak pawn in the back. I'm wondering if I could get like a sneaky back rank mate. But the thing is, I can't. I guess I could push my rook up 2 squares. Go up e6. Like maybe he goes here. I go e6. Takes. There. Interesting. Thing is, I need to get rid of this knight if I want that to happen. Now, do I just defend this pawn, or did I go here, offer the rook trade? Get this rook off of my 7th rank. If I go here, he goes here, and then I go there, and then maybe the trade happens, but I don't like this rook being on my 7th rank here. Gotta figure out a way to get to that. Or to get rid of this knight. Let's see if we can just trade stuff off. I know my pawns are much worse than his. And my pawns are terrible compared to his, but let's see what we can do. Okay. So I envision maybe the brick trade. He can't threaten this because my knight defends the square. Okay, there's the trade. Feel much safer without that rook being there. Yeah. When it claims the open file with his rook. I'd attack the pawn. If I attack the pawn, then he pushes. Hmm. What do I do? This is quite the tough position. Maybe if I could get a knight to this square. Like here. Here. Is that the best way to do it? That's a faster way. Looking for some kind of tactical play. Maybe just getting my knight on a better square will open things up for me. But what will he want to do here? Maybe he starts pushing pawns. Maybe he starts pushing pawns. Yep. Let's keep going with this idea. Oh my gosh. I have had something stuck in my eyeball for literally like 6 hours. No, like 4 hours, but still. There's something in my ball. It is bugging the crap out of me. Ugh. Get out. Get out of my ball. Okay. Opponent gets his rook into the 7th rank once again. Now here's the thing. If I put my bishop here, he goes here. And then I guess I could go there, but then he could go there. And I can't defend this pawn. This pawn's just falling. Then I could go there, and then he'll probably just take, and then I take. I mean, maybe I move my rook over here, push, and then this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Will he decide to defend his own pawn or attack mine? He goes here. Guess I have that, but then after that, can't really do much. This pawn just might be dead. Might just be a dead pawn. So let's take this pawn, and if he takes, I can also take this pawn, threatening the knight. And then the knight will have to move somewhere. I guess he could take this defending the knight. Then I have this attacking the pawn. Could push. Looks for a check. Oh. Do I block with my bishop or just move out of the way? Probably move out of the way. Now I can start getting my knight into the center of the board a bit better. They'll probably push this pawn. Then I have here and then pushes again. Oh, he pushes that pawn. Interesting. Now I just want to take. Do I want to take or do I want to go here? If I go here, then he just gets his thing there, and I can't go there because the knight defends it. Maybe I take, push, there, and there, then pushes. Let's say push, maybe here instead, and then there. Maybe here, then pushes. I also have a check. I have 2 checks. Throw some checks out. I have something here. If he goes on with pushing, I check, block, there. I'm also attacking the pawn. I'll take that pawn. My opponent saw that, which is crazy. I gotta be careful here. I'm very low on time. Hoping I can like lock this up. Maybe get my king here. Just so I can get my bishop on a better square. Not this one though, because defends obviously, but I could attack that potentially. Let's do some pre-moving here. Trying so hard not to get forked here. Now that I've said that, I'm going to get forked. I don't know, I'm just doing filler moves at this point. Maybe I defend the knight. Nope, don't do that. Do not go to this square or this square. These 2 squares are not safe. They look safe, but they are not. Okay, this one's safe now though. Maybe here, and I have ideas of attacking the pawn. Oh! Why do I do this to myself, man? Oh my gosh. Why do I do this to myself? Jenny. Oh, what am I doing? It's over. It is all over. I literally said it. Don't get forked. Don't get forked. And then I get forked. I just need to not... I need to stop saying things in my games, I think. I believe I need to stop speaking in my games. This might just be a resign. To be honest. Yep. Maybe he'll draw. Maybe he'll mess it up. Maybe he will mess it up. Let's see. Maybe I'll squeeze a draw out of this. With all these knights on the board, I feel like he might mess something up. If I keep walking towards the knights, maybe I can find a stalemate. Let's say checks. I have to go this way somewhere, right? Let's go here. Let's look for something funny. If here, I can go there. Ooh. Let's keep moving towards the middle. So it'd be very funny if I got a draw, though. Come on, Gopinth, money. I'm rooting for you, buddy. You can do it. You can find the mate. I believe in you. There. Ah, he's got mate there. Interesting. Oh, please go there. Please go there. Ah. Yeah, there it is. He found it. Well played. I mean, I just gave up the fork. I literally said, don't get forked, don't get forked. And then I got forked, so. My best game. Very unfortunate. My opponent blundered something that I missed. I'm getting a lot of misses lately. Eventually win a queen. Let's see. Sorry, what? Why can't he just move his queen out of the way? Then what? Win a bishop? Yeah, I don't understand why he would have to give up a queen. Why can't he just give up a piece? I think... Yeah. I don't think I saw that. I don't think I was even thinking that. That pawn push right there. It's another miss because I could... Interesting. You sack a knight? Oh, and you get the bishop. And he's got an isolated pawn. Yeah, there were tons of plays here. I mean, it stayed even here for the most part. This is a mistake because this is where he wins that. What's the best move there? Okay. And we were just both missing stuff, huh? Pushing the pawn here is better. Yeah, these like random pawn moves, I feel like I never understand them. The reasoning behind it. Yeah. And a rook. Oh man, what is it? Oh, interesting. Have to go there? And after there, what? Wow. Dang. I wish I could see these things, honestly. Just missing so much. And we're just like even here, and then there it is. I said don't get forked, and I get forked. So, unfortunate. We are back down to 870. Honestly, not terrible. We can pick ourselves up from that for sure. But it's only up from here, right? So, thank you guys for watching day 50. 50, half a century. That's awesome. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 51. Bye.